Dude, in walks these three girls in nothing but bathing suits. I'm in the third checkout slot with my back to the door, so I don't even see them till they're over by the bread. I stood there with my hand on a box of crackers trying to remember if I rang it up or not. I ring it up again and the customer starts giving me hell. She's one of these cash register watchers, a witch about 50 with rouge on her cheekbones and no eyebrows, and I know it made her day to trip me up. By the time I get her on her way, the girls had circled around the bread and were coming back. The third one was the queen. She must have felt and heard the corner of her eye me, and over my shoulder Stokesy in the second slot watching, but she kept her eyes moving across the racks and stopped and turned so slow it made my stomach rub and buzzed to the other two who kind of huddled against her for relief, and they all three of them went up the cat and dog food, breakfast cereal, crackers, and cookies aisle. From the third slot, I looked straight up the aisle to the meat counter and I watched them all the way. The sheep pushing their carts down the aisle. The girls were walking against the usual traffic. Not that we have one-way signs or anything. We're pretty hilarious. You could see them when Queenie's white shoulders dawned on them, kind of jerk or hop or hiccup, and their eyes snapped back to their own baskets, and on they pushed. Dude, I bet you could set off dynamite in the A&P, and the people would by and large keep checking oatmeal off their list and muttering, "Let me see, what was the third thing? It began with A, asparagus, applesauce," or whatever it is they mutter. But there was no doubt this jiggled them. You know, it's one thing to have a girl in a bathing suit down on the beach where, what with the glare, nobody can look at each other much anyway, and another thing in the cool of the A&P under the fluorescent lights with the feet padding along naked over our checkerboard green and cream rubber tile floor. "Oh, Daddy," Stokesy said beside me, "I feel faint. Darling," I said, "hold me tight." "Is it done?" he asked, the responsible married man finding his voice. What he meant was, we're right in the middle of the town, and the women generally put on shorts or a shirt or something before they get out of their car into the street. And anyway, these are usually women with 6 children and varicose veins mapping their legs, and nobody, including them, could care less.